So the episode opens with the ladies walking back into the workroom to discuss the eliminate. Thorgy took his ass on and left a dick on the mirror. Okay, that's some shit drag queens would do. I could see that. And then, of course, Chi-Chi and Kennedy. I don't like that. That makes me mad. Oh, God. Just some old bitter-ass church queens. Somebody just got eliminated. Emotions are going to be high. They drew a picture of a penis. Really? You really gonna get that, girl? This is the workroom at RuPaul's Drag Race. Penises are appropriate. Kennedy fucking Davenport. I gotta say, over these last 2 episodes, I can't stand the bitch. I can't stand Kennedy Davenport, so help me good God. She ain't shit and ain't never gonna be shit. So Milk is talking, and Milk was upset that he didn't win. He finally got to show y'all some glamour, and he thought he was doing something, girl. You better just keep on working New York Fashion Week. But again, I just didn't think that was one of your best looks. But I feel like you're not a glamour girl. You're about being interesting and out of the box, except your shit lands. Thorgy, take a lesson. And now this is when Milk and Kennedy get into it. Milk is like, girl, it's a joke. You really don't have to take it there. And if you hadn't been in the bottom 2, it wouldn't be your issue. Then the question goes around the group, who would you have sent home? And Milk says, I'm sorry, I think Thorgy's looks were more interesting. And I agree. I absolutely agree. If you don't agree, that's fine. That's fine. You can, you and Lil Cockeye can roll together. But I'm sorry. When you have a true fashion expert, someone in the field, that's how they're making their coin, and they're making a cute coin. Maybe you need to listen and get some sisterly advice, because maybe if your looks was a little better, you wouldn't have been in nobody's bottom 2. Also, Kennedy, you are taking it way too far and way too fucking personal. You're jealous. I'ma say it right now. This is what I see. Kennedy, you are jealous of Milk. You're jealous of his success. You're jealous of his coin. You're jealous of his following. You're jealous. You have no discernible talent. You have no job. What are you doing this fashion week? Popping your pussy and shaking your ass. And when you're too old to pop that pussy, when the knees have gone and you can no longer shake your ass, Milk will still be using his creative mind to make money, and I don't know what you gonna do. I hope you use this money from the TV show to buy a franchise. Maybe you could open up a Hamburger Mary's in the city or something. Go back to school. I don't know, but your drag is bullshit, Kennedy. And that's all I have to say. It's always been bullshit. And we gonna see how bullshit it is over the next 2 episodes. So we got the Bitchler Challenge, where they doing a fake reality show like The Bachelor. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's better than that little shitty show y'all had the other episode. Okay, so BB come out and she give us Mother Africa tease again with a little bit of Coming to America sprinkled on top. It's cute, but girl, we seen this before. We get it, you African. Show us something else. Ben de la Creme giving us a good cougar, fun cougar. I enjoyed it. Although I will say, for me, it was a little too over the top. Trixie's entrance was great, but that makeup was too fucking raccoon. I was not a fan of Milk's performance this episode at all. His crazy needed work big time. Aja, your needy girl was, it was passable, but forgettable. Okay, and now Kennedy. Kennedy, this wasn't a character, this was a caricature. And I could have dealt with maybe the dress and the hair, but when you had to put in those fucked up teeth, it doesn't sit right with me. It bothered me. I didn't like it at all. It was too much. I felt you could have made the character funny without having to be as ghetto, but that's all you know. Chi-Chi DeVane, I mean, come on, she's going to be a disappointment. And, who's this other? Shangela, it was cute, but you was stuck with Chi-Chi, so that brought you down. You weren't able to play anything off of her at all. I don't know why she was here. I saw an interview with the girls on Build, and Chi-Chi didn't say anything throughout the entire interview, and now we know why. Girl, you came on this show and you embarrassed the fuck out of yourself. So let's get to the big upset of the episode. It came during Milk and Trixie's scene together. Milk would not let Trixie get a word in edgewise. Milk was just trying too hard to win. And she's not the best acting challenge queen anyway. I still, when they replayed what Milk said that got Kennedy so fucking mad, he really explained himself well. I think Thorgy's looks and concepts, keyword concepts, because Heffa, you ain't got no concepts. You just throw some shit on your face and see what happened. Milk, now this runway look was a fuck up. It was a fuck up. The dark root ain't cute. That spool ain't cute. The wig needed to be all one color and it would have worked. The shoes too plain and the shirt is too busy. It could have been just so much better. We've seen you do so much better. This is what happens when you start trying to win and you stop trying to just give what you have. Because now you don't know what you're doing. Because this look is off. Also, can we talk about how low-key this has become the Ben de la Creme show? I really want to call it the Ben de la Creme Hour featuring RuPaul. Aja, I really like how you do the anime shit, but you don't get too anime with it. You'll give us anime, and then halfway through, you'll do a good reveal and give us fish. I love it, Heffa. I love it. Kennedy come out in her same ass silhouette, same ass pageant look. She wins. She wins this week, and it pissed me off. She did good during the lip sync. I'm going to give her that, but that's all I'm going to give her. Also, Kennedy, when you took off that afro, that was a shitty wig underneath. I love Shangela's corn look. That is amazing. So now it's time to send a heifer home. Kennedy said, well, I've said from the beginning I was going to look at the whole competition. Now, Chi-Chi been in the bottom 3 times, but you going to send Milk home because you mad that she don't like your look. Okay, heifer. Okay. This is why your ass ain't got no decent looks and no decent money, because you be shooting yourself in the foot over your stupid ass feelings. So now we got another week of Chi-Chi Devane and we don't get to see any more of Milk's interesting looks. Okay. I see you, Kennedy. That was hateful, spiteful, and downright trifling. And I'm going to tell you why. Chi-Chi, your sister, said straight up, I don't feel I belong here and I think I need to go home. But you gonna save her just so you can get back at Milk for telling the truth. Your looks are sorry. I have to say, I tolerated you before. I am truly not a fan now. Case closed, next case. Well, that was the episode, so let's go on and get into this week's, because we behind. Kennedy, that was a bogus elimination. And you know it. You did shit because your feelings were hurt, because your drag is trifling. I mean, this little pageant look, every goddamn time it's a fucking pageant look. You ain't never given us high fashion. You ain't never given us art. Maybe arts and crafts, but not art. On a personal note, I couldn't relate to Milk. It's not about relating to somebody, girl. It's about working and putting out the product. I couldn't relate to Milk. You're right. You can't relate to Milk because Milk is working in the fashion industry and you're popping pussy showing your balls for a quarter. Okay? Okay. Nobody tried to devalidate her drag. Nobody did that. He said his opinion. I'm devalidating her drag because it's some pageant ass bullshit. Shake and go wigs. Lane Bryant dresses. Ain't nothing wrong with either, but don't call them drag. Just call it some clothes you gonna run to the store in like everybody else's mama and move on. But here's the real gag. If you were a true friend, you would have gone on and sent Chi-Chi home for 2 reasons. 1, so she don't have to come back and embarrass the fuck out of herself next week. And 2, so nobody can say, well, you kept Chi-Chi and you robbed Milk of his opportunity because you didn't like what he had to say about your tired ass performance. So now you putting Chi-Chi in that Roxy Andrews position where it's like you kind of staying around, but because you're weak. Because this way I know I keep you, I won't be in the bottom 2. I'll survive another week because you gonna fuck up. You gonna make me look better. That's really what you did, Chi-Chi, and you ain't shit for it. So it's Snatch Game, and Trixie is gonna give us Mother Rue realness. Well, no, she ain't, but she gonna try. See, and here you go Kennedy with the fucking jealousy again. Just because you do her on your little show playing around. Oh, the little show that you don't have. The TV show no one asked you to be on. The TV show you weren't offered, that little show. Oh, God. Chi-Chi Devane is doing Maya Angelou. I'ma say something. Oh, no, I'm a keep it to myself, honey. It was going to get too real. Ben de la Creme, you're doing Paul Lynn from the center square. How is that drag? That's a man. I only know who Paul Lynn is because I watched Kathy Griffin and she was talking about his old ass. Don't nobody recognize that? Child, we barely remember Hollywood Squares. It's Hip Hop Squares now. I don't know about that shit. Okay, so now we got some drama with Shangela and Trixie. I'm over a little personal drama shit. I watched this show to see the heifers compete. I don't mind a little drama, but when it's affecting who stays on the show, it's too much. It's too much. Here's how I feel about the note. Was it shady for Trixie to put it up? A bit. But I'll tell you this, I don't give a fuck about the thoughts of a bitch I sent home. So Shangela, you need to be a grown woman about you and your decision and accept the lumps that come with the win. And also, Shangela, I'm gonna need you to take ownership of the fact that you did somewhat offer Thorgy an alliance. I remember the conversation and it wasn't quite clear, but she could have been led to believe, especially in her crazy kooky ass mind, that y'all had a little deal, a little pact. So if you're gonna say, oh, I'll save your ass, and then you don't, that does make you a shady, shady bitch. Stand in your shit. Yes, Mama Ru, for that Google Pixel commercial. Yes. Oh my God, you look fucking amazing. She hasn't aged since I've been born. Oh my God, yes. That wig, it's a little Wendy Williams, but it's all right. Oh, look, it's Milk's boss, fashion mogul Marc Jacobs. Kennedy, do you even know who he is? Does he sign your checks? Does he write you checks? I didn't think so. All right, we finally getting something a little different from BB Zahara. She gonna give us some Grace Jones teas, and I can see that working. So Kennedy gonna give us Phaedra Parks for her snatch game, and you know what, that's appropriate, because you just as trifling, low down, and self-sabotaging as she is. Trixie's intro for RuPaul was perfect. That was perfect. That welcome boy RuPaul and the Buy American, that was great. It seems to go downhill after this, though. You see, Kennedy, this outfit looks cheap, tacky, and poorly put together. Now, Phaedra is cheap and tacky, but she's never poorly put together. I see shitty seams from here. When Ben de la Creme said, I thought somebody gift wrapped Flip Wilson. Oh my God. Ben, like me, we some old souls. We hung out with our grandparents a lot when we was kids, so we know about Flip Wilson. Here come the judge. Chi-Chi DeVane. Chi-Chi DeVane. This is why you were so fucking embarrassed on Built on that interview, because you came on here. It's really not funny. It's really sad. This is why I'm worried about our public schools. He couldn't spell Maya Angelou. He spelled it M-Y-A, like Maya the singer. It's funny, but I'm also like, I'm embarrassed. I'm a little heartsick. Like that's, and it's just gonna get worse from here. This nigga asked how you spell oh my God. Oh God, he don't even know why the cage bird sings, because he doesn't even know she wrote that book. He doesn't even know that's where the phrase comes from. And this outfit is kind of Maya. I could see Maya wearing the outfit. The outfit okay. But why are you giving us Eartha Kitt when you're speaking? If you had been Eartha Kitt, this might have worked. Now, Shangela, this is a good Jennifer Lewis, but I also feel like now I realize you and Jennifer Lewis are the same person. All right, now we got old drag references. Crystal LaBeija and Aja, you did this shit right. Oh God, that Grace Jones. No one can turn down this pussy. I love BB. BB be giving us all them good 90 black movie references. She like, I know how to keep my audience. You better do it, BB. You better do it. This was good, and it was nice to see you out of your box. I don't know why you said her Grace Jones wasn't graceful, Trixie. That was perfect. Wait, is this the real Kristen Chenoweth? Kristen, you better go ahead. So RuPaul low-key read the fuck out of Chi-Chi when she said, oh, well, I'm glad you were able to answer my question from the last round this round. Maybe next round you'll have a good question for the question I asked this round. Chi-Chi, I'm disappointed in you. Shangela is giving me my life this season. She was so right. Like, Trixie was doing a good RuPaul, but it was out of place. It was always out of place, just shoehorned in. And she looked directly, not directly, directly into the camera. And she said, you told this heifer that shit was funny on the internet. I blame you. You. Oh, God, Shangela, don't ever change. I just said Kennedy may have won her snatch game in the past, but we ain't in the past, is we? Bendela. Oh, political Bendela. I love how Shangela see through your shit like you see through a lace shirt from Lane Bryant when the nigga forgot to purchase a camisole to put under it. Now, Trixie didn't have an opportunity to even show you that would have been her win. She was cute, but I feel like this, if I'm gonna deal with an overtalker, I'm gonna overtalk them and we ain't gonna hear shit. I'm gonna make them stop production and get people in line. I'll cuss a heifer out on camera if necessary. But you ain't gonna outshine me. So I don't know about that Trixie bullshit, but you know Bendela wanna keep all her fans happy. And I ain't mad at it, girl. Get your coin. Get your COIN coin. Because that's what this is about. It ain't no best friend race. It ain't no good Judy race. It's about getting your coin. Oh, Shangela said game recognized game. She playing it real low, Shangela. She playing it real low. I mean, also, the heifer done won every other fucking challenge, if not every. She always in the top two. She always giving that lip sync for the legacy. She can go home and she will still be the most celebrated all-star of all time. She came to play the game. I want to know who her media training professional is, because this bitch had media training. She was coached, she was cajoled, she was educated on exactly what she needed to do to win and to shine. I'm here for you, but I ain't mad at nobody who comes in prepared and ready to play the game to win. Now, Shangela, it's not an option for her to give back the award. And if you give me $10,000, all I'm doing is going to Bloomingdale's. I'm keeping that money. Rue, this is the worst dress I have ever seen you in. And I can see the look on Michelle's face. Michelle's face says, look, if I'm a judge all the other heifers, I'm a judge you. And this feather dress is some bullshit. I don't know who put it together, but you need to throw it away. So now we have a flower-themed runway, but they rushed the runway. I hate when they rush the runway. They could make this show 2 hours. It's only an hour this week. Okay. I guess the first couple episodes were an hour and a half, and now we got to go on and watch Untucked. I like Untucked, but I just go on and put it in with the damn episode. VH1 ain't got shit else on. What the fuck came on after this? They could have ran this show for an hour and a half, 2 hours. It wouldn't matter. All VH1 is fucking reruns anyway. You rushing to rerun the shit after you air it. So go on and give us the hour and a half. Hell, give us a full 2 hours. I could watch Drag Race for 2 hours a motherfucking week. Yes, I could. Okay, Aja, you and this bright-ass yellow blonde. It was cute the first, cute the second, cute the third. It's the fourth week. I'm going to need different hair, different color schemes. You really on them pastels. Acting like you Debbie from Addams Family Values. I'm sick of it. I'm Morticia Addams to your pastel bullshit. And hell, I'll give you a little Morticia Addams monologue. You've taken Fester from us. You've made him your sex slave. You've manipulated his mind and his body. All this I could forgive. But Debbie, pastels? Oh my God, that old Angelica Houston Reed, honey. All this I could forgive. But Debbie, pastels? I got my 9-year-old life. Oh, Shangela is coming with it. This Beyonce look is cute. It's topical. I can't fuck with Shangela this season. Shangela and Ben are the ones to win. Low-key wouldn't mind if they shared the crown. I mean, Shangela done been on the show 40 times, so he need his own crown for that shit. And Ben just a winner. I thought BB's dress was black. I guess it's a navy blue. I like BB's look. It ain't perfect, but it's effort. It's well made, well put together. I don't see one cheap seam. I don't see any Instagram boutique and no Fashion Nova. So I fuck with this look, BB, and I fuck with you as a person and a drag queen. I like you out of drag. I like you in drag. This was an excellent, oh God, Kennedy fucking Davenport. The day, you gave a little bit, but it's still some shit I feel like I would see on a pageant runway. And I want to see high fashion art. I want to see true concept. I want to see runway. I want to see unconventional, hard to wear. And this is just club wear. It's cute. It's a little extra, but it don't do shit for me. Chi-Chi, send her the fuck home. Please, God, send her the fuck home. I know they sending her the fuck home. I'm glad they sent her the fuck home. I ain't even really got to review shit. Chi-Chi came out looking so fucking bad. This odd ass tube dress under titty. With an uncinched waist. Your waist should be cinched to the gods. You should be if you're gonna try to pull this kind of tube dress under titty, you gotta give waist. And you ain't. The hair, no. The lily, Chi-Chi, I am sick of your underwhelming performance, and that's it. It was Chi-Chi's underwhelming performance. It sent her the fuck home. Everybody else safe. I'll see you next week. Ken Friend Heifer. I'm over Drag Race having competitors that you know can't compete. I'm sick of the filler queen factor. That's what we're supposed to remove with Allstars. In Allstars, there are no filler queens. In Allstars, there is no let's see how it shakes out. I would much rather have seen Naomi Smalls come back than Chi-Chi DeVayne. Especially with the quote-unquote upgrade she thought she was bringing. I can't. Oh, Jesus. Trixie Mattel, this is hideous. I see why you almost got sent home. But Chi-Chi was in the bottom four times, so it was definitely time for her to stop embarrassing herself. And the truth is, if Milk had fucked up this week, she could have gone home. But we wouldn't have had to look at Chi-Chi embarrass herself. If I was a friend, I'd be like, girl, I ain't gonna let you embarrass yourself on this stage. But that's me. But I'm gonna get off. We done. Ken Friend Heifer. And I'll see you next week for Drag Race. But I'm going to watch something else now because it's Friday and I'm going to catch up.